Game 5, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Bucks have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Celtics? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Tonight could be the end of this series or a step towards an all-time great comeback. It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Prince in at the 3. And for Boston, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. You take a look at the Bucks, a chance for them to wrap things up on the road. But it's not going to be easy.
Not easy at all. I mean, they've surprised us a little with their command of this series. But one shift in the tide, one injury, one suspension can flip things the other direction. They need to try to end this here tonight.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So many times, Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
On the free throw.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Second free throw is good.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Outside White. Porzingis sets a screen. Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Lopez finds Trent. Lillard with the ball. Five on the clock. Back to Trent. Fires the 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's White. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and Coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but Coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Lopez. Here's Prince. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Brown passes to Horford. Pass to White. Over Trent. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Brent. Lillard left side. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. Lillard's got 5 points.
Nice little adjustment by Lillard to get off the shot. He's a craftsman for sure.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Richards checked in for Boston. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. 5th is Damian Lillard.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Horford. White with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Horford for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Adding the three-point shot has extended Horford's career. Big outlaw. He's modernized his game.
Pass to Prince. Lopez with it. Now Trent. Shot clock at 6. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. Brown with it. Here's Pritchard. The three-pointer off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Free throw good, Lillard.
It's amazing to come to the arena every night just to see what Lillard's going to do.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for White. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis is checked in. And both free throws good for Lillard.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Pritchard. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Then outside. Back to Lillard. Another miss by Milwaukee. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. 1:25 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Hauser. Fires for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Now here's Lillard. He has 7. Trent outside. Three-pointer. The rebound, Celtics. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown, no good. Milwaukee is gone 1 of 4 from deep. Brent, the pass to Lillard. Now Lopez. There's the three. Pure from three-point range.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Over Trent. Brown can't hit.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
For three, here's Lillard. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bucks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Milwaukee leading by 4. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Green out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Throws it up high. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Antetokounmpo's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. White against Green. White can't hit.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Antetokounmpo pass to Porter. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Hauser. Back to White. Here's Pritchard. And here's White. Fires it from 18. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Pritchard. Connects from downtown. Pritchard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Pass to Kuzma. Now Green. Out left to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
White with it. No points so far. Driving to the basket, and it's rejected. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Portis finds Kuzma. Back to Portis. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Craig. Brown comes in for Hauser. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Kuzma. Trent, he's checked in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Holiday passes to Cornette. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Holiday finds Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Okay, do it, KP.
Determination from Porzingis through that contact.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Porzingis with the block.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. He does not get the second one. The Bucks leading by 4. Lillard passes to Lopez. Lillard outside. Lopez, the screen. The shot by Lillard, no good. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. And there's the screen from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 tonight. No good. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. To the middle. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Unloads. Again, the miss by Boston.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
He gets it in there. Lillard's got 12.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Outside, Brown. Again, the miss by Boston.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Outside Holiday. Here's Porzingis, defended by Lillard. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Holiday. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
And he drops it first. And Boston with some changes. Horford comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Celtics trail by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
No problems knocking that one down. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The teardrop. Nice D from Horford. And here's Brown for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops, we were out running a little bit, and then we had great spacing against their zone. Well, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the books. It's been a tight contest for the Boston Celtics.
Guys taking shots for them, trying to do too much all at once. I think it's jamming up their flow.
Yeah, everyone has to have a role on the offensive end. Share the ball and trust your teammates.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two?
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long hyphen shot. So,
let's pretend it's one word.
well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played, well played. We'll see how they do. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotion.
And here's Milwaukee now. It's a three-point game. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Outside, Brown from deep. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Milwaukee leading by 5. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Holiday against Lillard. Back to White. Here's Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Horford finds Holiday. The 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds now. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shoot 2.
First one falls. It's both from the stripe. Celtics trail by 7. Horford outside. Holiday is screen on Antetokounmpo. And here's Horford for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Pass to Lillard. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. White, the pass to Holiday. He can't get that one to fall.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Porzingis.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in half.
Pass to Prince. And here's Lillard. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. White can't hit.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Prince finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Prince. Lillard got a good look. Gets a very good look and converts. Lillard's got 14 points for the game.
And you see why he's one of the top scorers in the league. Lillard does it in so many ways.
Horford outside. The 3. Rebounded by Trent. And so Trent will bring it up for Milwaukee. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And the jam by Antetokounmpo. Woo!
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Horford, a screen on Trent. White, the pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
A guy who knows this action inside and out. Horford gets himself a shot on that pick and roll.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see what you got. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Oh, that's nice.
Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Kuzma's checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely. Boston pulls it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Pass to Horford. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Trent with it. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 5. Horford pulls it in. Celtics trail by 7. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. 1:11 left in the third. Kuzma outside. Sinks it from distance. Kuzma's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, good seeing Kuzma knock it down from deep. Wanting to keep getting better from there.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Hauser in for Horford. .103 left in the third quarter here. Brown inside, working on Green. Brown, that's good. Brown's got his third bucket of the night.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
White against Porter. It's tipped. White looking it over to the paint. Brown, no good. Milwaukee leading by 6. And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by White. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Pritchard. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, don't try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Line for the Bucks. Green, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Green. And so it's Milwaukee finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Kevin Porter is out there with Green. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Milwaukee leading by 8. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Holiday. And here's Porter outside. Hauser grabs the board. And for the Celtics, they're shooting at about 34% here in this game. To the inside. Outside Holiday. Lets it fly. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Part of what makes Drew so valuable, he's a guard who can score without the ball.
Pass to Green. Now here's Porter. On the wing, Kuzma. The fadeaway. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Holiday with a drive. And Holiday powers it home.
You know that has to get the team going. Holiday's teammates love when he goes up strong.
Now Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Let's go with a 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 4. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Hauser can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And Giannis with the dunk.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside. The Bucks leading by 6. Porter looks it over. Kuzma outside. Takes the 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
All right, fans, here comes Celtics entertainment. One of the period. Offensive fans now on the court. Here's your get down and look at the series. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for the Eastern.
Here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Cornette. Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Kuzma. Gary Trent Jr. He's checked in for Green. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Heads up play by Holiday. He saw the opening and helped exploit it.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Lopez. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. White finds Holiday. Now Brown. Porzingis with it. Covered by Lopez. Porzingis against Lopez. Clock at 2. From about 19. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. There's the triple. Boston pulls it in. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Lillard against Holiday. White on the wing. Horford, a screen on Trent. Here's White, and he drives in. That one no good. Trent with the defensive effort. The Bucks leading by 4. Here's Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over White. And another miss by Milwaukee. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Back to Brown. Grabs the miss. The Bucks shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Lillard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Stop the drought. Ooh, Giannis using his linked inside.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And here's Brown. Horford outside. Porzingis for three. Prince grabs the miss.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. They need to rally in a big way, Grant, if they want to stage a real comeback.
NBA, they better do it soon because the window is definitely closing.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Pass to Prince. And they go to the intentional foul. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And no luck that time either. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Lillard. No good from 11 feet. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo. For two.
No good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Here's Brown. Screen by Horford to take the lead. And buries it from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
Here's Lillard. And he hits it! Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials want to review it. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overtime.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks have won the series. They snuff out any chance at a comeback with the Game 5 win. Now it's on to the conference finals.
If anyone had doubts about this team and its resilience, I think those have been put to rest. The championship's much more within their reach now, but next round they face a very difficult test.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.